spiritual story time. This is coming from the Odu Ejiogbe. The story is coming from Orumila says, if you do not work on your inner eyes, you will lose and always misplace your priorities. All right, so let's get into this story. After all, this is why you are here. But Orumila says that if the inner eyes is not in good condition, the bearer is bound to misplace priorities, which means one would pay attention to materialism instead of paying attention to Ori. A man's inner eyes is his or hers understanding or understanding. If it is not in good condition, such person will not be able to make healthy choices in life and will always misplace priorities. Just like what happened to Olakun in the book of Ejiogbe, when he refused to work on his inner eyes in spite of the warnings that Ifa gave him. In this verse, Olakun's whole attention was on material wealth. He wanted to acquire more wealth for himself so he could call his priest to consult his oracle in order to know what type of sacrifice he needed for him to achieve his desires. But for his surprise, Ifa told him to move his focus away from materialism. Get his inner eyes fixed first. Ifa assured him that once his inner eyes were in good condition and returned into stronger priorities, he would have everything he wanted and everything would fall into place. But Olakun was not comfortable with this message from the oracle. He called the other priests to consult for him. They performed divination. They told Olakun marry more wives. They told Olakun to birth more children. Hell, they even assured him that he would become richer materially once he married more wives and had more damn children. So instead, to the last priest took their counsel to heart. He married more wives. He birthed more children. After some time, Olakun realized that he was not at peace within himself, and in spite of all the material wealth, it got to a point where he started having eye problems, but his wealth couldn't fix it. That is when he truly realized that he misplaced his priorities. Olakun remembered what the first priest told him to work on his inner eyes, and he ordered his guards to find this priest. So they searched high and low, and they kept searching for this priest, Oshumari Ego. The guards found him and brought him to Olakun, right? Olakun had eventually apologized to the priest because he really realized that everything that he stated was true, and all the things that he was putting at value was not worth his inner eye. So what ended up happening is that he admitted to his ignorance, and he helped the priest helped him find his inner eyes and taught him how to prioritize. Now with this story, what Olakun is teaching you, and this Odu, because this Odu has multiple stories. Well, in the Latino community, they call them patakis. But in Isheshe, these stories, especially this one in particular, represents sometimes you put so much on the vision of trying to manifest that you forget good character, which is Iwa Puele, and that you forget to prioritize what is most important in life. Society teaches us that you have to make sure you have all this money to have a car, to have a house, to have clothes, to take care of children, to take care of your needs, your wants, your habits. But it does not teach you how to enjoy the minor things in life. See, you can't control certain things or all things in life. You're supposed to actually maintain your happiness through struggle times. The struggle times represent a time where there is a time where you need to revamp your life. But because we get so caught up in so much what's going on in life that we forget what our priorities look like. That means keeping your sanity. That means sitting. That means having patience, understanding. That means taking care of your spiritual vessel. See if you are eating healthy the way that you need to not block your finances. Are you just taking from the universe, or are you giving back? Are you feeding your spiritual guides, your ancestors? Are you paying attention to them? Are you giving them the prayers, the inspirations, the aspirations? Not honoring them, but giving gratitude. Hell, are you even grateful for life itself? Are you working in a loving way to where you are helping others? With this Odu deals with Ori, Abatala, and much more. Olakun is in this one, so is Ajay and other Orishas. The point still remains, with Ejiogbe being the oldest Odu and the senior, right? The father Odu. This is telling you that you have to work with your Ori here to have success in life. Stop using this and so much of this and pay attention to this. Work in good character. Work in your abundance. Work in your happiness, your joy. Work in growth and strength and elevation. Speak with encouragement and enlightenment. Do everything with good intentions and inspiration in life. Be the best at everything that you do. Do not beat yourself up for things that you cannot control. But most importantly, sit down, revamp your life, and get your priorities checked. So when you're going through a rough patch, do they want you at that job still? Do they want you to remove energy from your house? That can be a spouse or a family member, or even you getting prepared to move from your house. Are you mentally prepared to go through the things in life that will bring you great joy? And are you strong enough to go through the turmoils, trials, and lessons to help you grow? Are you ready to go back to school? Are you ready to start that business? Are you ready to remove that spiritual curse that has been blocking you all this time? Peace.